Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Alrighty, everybody, we're gonna get things kicked off here as oh, well, maybe we're gonna get it kicked off. Having some technical difficulties with the sound on my end. I cannot hear the game, so give me just 1 minute to get that fixed here. But Concordia University up against EKU. Concordia University on the point first. They're going to look to try to get knocked down anyone they can. Gavix goes down. Top shot to fall as well. Reactions getting the kill. Caught Rain able to get Mr. Or Magaradu. And now they're going to try and find Kipper, who's just going to commit off the side. I will reset this quick and be right back on. There we go. I think my audio is still not working correctly, so I will have to figure that out in between rounds, unfortunately, here. So Concordia now looking to set up here on the left side, and right now on the other side, we've got EKU looking to do their best to try to go forward. Gavix, though, is going to get kind of walled off. Can Concordia find the kill? They're not going to be able to confirm anything yet, as Sparks does go down. He gets slept, but he is able to get back up. Concordia still trying to hold. And if Concordia can put the wall up, they get the wall up, but they have to put it back down. Gavix is taken out, though, and Concordia is able to move forward. Nicely done, and this is going to be a lot of punish there. Sparks able to get the 3K, clearing out. That's a team kill for CUNE. And right now, they are looking really, really comfortable in this position, as right now, Concordia has it up to 60% here on the first map. Like I said, I am having issues, so there's going to be a lot of audio weird glitches here at the moment. I'll try and fix that in between maps best I can. Oh, they tried to get him walled off, but they weren't able to get it done. Now they're going to try to see as their EKU is pushing forward. Sparks trying to defend the best he can. Gavix finds Skelly and reactions and caught Rain also, so Concordia does go down here. They're going to probably lose all their members. Sparks doing what he can on the back, but he does get taken out by Gavix, and so now Concordia is going to move forward. Have to move back and regroup. And now they're going to look for the next engage here. Concordia throwing down the teleport. And now they're just going to sit here and wait and get things prepared for the next part of this round. Concordia looking for their first engage here. 85% on the point, so they're feeling pretty good right now about how things have shaped up. Concordia going to try to move around the left side, avoiding EKU on the right. Now Concordia going to continue to move through. They'll probably just drop down, maybe take point here down on the low side. They're going to try to throw some stuff. Will the teleport go down? They don't throw the teleport down. I thought they might teleport back. That's going to be an ultimate coming through, and they get walled off, but that's actually going to be a wall that saves them right now. Will they be able to find anybody from EKU? They cannot. The wall goes down again. Unfortunate. That's reactions going down to Gavix, so that does mean that they don't have the Blizzard from... Or reactions, I guess, doesn't have Blizzard anyways, but they aren't going to have that damage. Sparks gets slept, so that's going to be a nice window coming through, but can he find the damage? They can't. Concordia is kind of just stuck back here in this room, and they're not able to get anything to start. That's going to be Gavix going in. Will they be able to get anything on him and separate him? Caught Rain goes down as Gavix does find that kill, and the rest of the Concordia squad is wiped out. So reactions now on the back foot, trying to get out of here as he's going to be in a little bit of trouble, but luckily he will be able to escape. So Concordia now going to try to look for a re-engage here. This will be maybe their last chance to do so, as 85% now to tie it up. They will need to try to find some sort of an initial pick to get things started. That's going to be a big wall off, though. Will they be able to find Sparks? Throwing that wall down, though. They do find Magaradu. Can they find more? Gavix is low. Can they get the finish off here? not going to be able to totally finish him off. He's just going to live barely. He's literally half an HP away. They do contest the point, though, and get it switched over to the CUNE side. Caught Rain does find a kill onto Racer Rick, but then Magoo, but then Papa Bear goes down. Sparks now on point. Concordia contesting. They're going to just continue to mount this support battle here back and forth. Now Concordia trying to get into the back line, find anybody. Top Shot trying to look for his ultimate if he can. He doesn't get anything. Nicely done. They get Kipper and Top Shot. They're able to find 2, 3. Gavix is down as well. Can they find the last 2? That's nicely done. Racer, Rick, and then the last one, Gardu, is taken out. They will capture the point, flip it over, and overtime done. Concordia able to win objective round 1.
Score 1-0.
And once again, I'm trying to figure out the audio issues that I'm having here, and it'll be just a second.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
I'll have to hit things up during the next break in between maps, because right now it is just being nothing but complicated. So Concordia opting to take low ground, actually immediately teleporting onto point, and now we're going to see EKU. They're going to react to that. There is going to be a Junkrat now over there for Mag. I guess we'll just call her that. And Concordia now going to try to sit here on the point, maybe see if they can't find an early pick. They will get the early capture, which is nice. And Mags is taken out by Skelly, which is a really nice pick for CUNE. Can they continue to capitalize on this moment? They're going to try to push forward now. Reactions is taken out by Top Shot, so that is a trade 1-for-1. They do find the immortality field out of Kipper. So now Concordia has to try to fight this out on the payload. Papa Bear's going to also get his immortality field taken down. Top Shot trying to find Skelly Wolf, isn't able to. They get Top Shot. Nicely done there. Concordia now looking for more. What else can they get from this opportunity as they push forward? Mag is going to be really low on the backside. Sparks trying to frontline best as possible. Caught Rain is taken out by Gavix on the backside. That's the ultimate from Gavix coming through, by the way. Finds Papa Bear, finds Skelly. Sparks on top of that is taken out by Kipper. And so now CUNE down a couple members, will finally give up the payload, give up the point. And Reactions has switched over to the Pharah. So he's going to be playing up here, back on the back line, trying to throw some shots in over the top. They are trying to blast him with a couple shots there from afar, but right now Concordia looking to regroup, get things going again, and they will teleport through. Teleport is up, and they go up to high ground. Nicely done there from CUNE, trying to look for some value here initially. Sparks trying to move down now onto maybe some of the supports in the back. He will use his ultimate. What damage can he find? They find Kipper. Caught Rain is taken out by Gavix. So that is one trade, 1-for-1. Top Shot taken out by Reactions. Can they find Mag or one of the other DPS? That would change this quite a bit if they can even find a tank. And that's nicely done. Racer Rick also taken down. Gavix has to run for his life. And will he get out? He does get back to that health pack. So nicely done. Nicely done, too. They find Mag on the exit kill. That's going to be Reactions with his ultimate ready to go. And the point tipping in Concordia's direction. Once again, this is the semifinals for the division that we've got right now, and Concordia has been kind of on top of it. We're going to watch from Reactions POV here. He finds 1, 2, and 3 with Top Shot and finds his way out. Sparks able to get a big 3K there, and that really was a fight that Racer Rick has to get just go off the edge, as there is nothing else for him to do there. So Concordia able to win that fight handily with really not a lot used. A lot of damage going down. Reactions able to just find more and more value here from this Pharah. It's one of his favorite characters, and we can see why. Concordia trying to look now. Top Shot does have his ultimate, so they got to look out for him trying to go in a little bit aggressive. Riptire coming in on the left side. What can it find? It finds two. Finds nothing, but that's two found by Top Shot. Concordia does get the point, though, all the way up to 99%, so they will reset and just look for a re-engage. Concordia trying to find a little bit more value here in their play. And right now, Gavix has his ultimate. Racer Rick also has his. Concordia on the other side. Only Skelly with hers up right now, but we should have both Sparks and reactions with his soon, especially if he keeps reining in the amount of damage that he is on the backside. We'll take a quick look here from Gavix's point of view, what he sees. And right now, they are trying to find some damage. There is going to be a teleport right on top of their team. What can they get? Skelly Woofy goes down. Sparks finds one. Gavix finds Sparks, though, as that was a two ultimates used by from Gavix. And right now, the point is going to be ticking up again for the team of EKU. A good one fight there, as Concordia's action in general just wasn't really the best on that engage. They were trying to look for something that I think was just not going to appear there with all of this action. And can they get the touch? They cannot. So Concordia does not take the second round, and we will have to go to the third one. And I'll be just back in trying to figure out my audio issues.
2-1. Ready for battle.
Why would you live someplace with snow year-round?
Come on, Snowball! They need our help!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
This is it! Everyone work together! It's Kiriko. Teleporter manifested.
Alright, we're going to get things going here again, as I'm sorry that I still am having these audio issues and everything is kind of just going a little bit weird, but we do have Concordia on the point first, and so they're going to see if they can find a pick initially to stop the onslaught. Otherwise, they will be able to get the capture first. We'll see what happens, though, as Mr. Papa Bear and Kipper, both of their immortality fields are down. Concordia now trying to get some of them blocked off here. Will they be able to? Caught Rain as everybody's hiding around these corners very well. Sparks comes out, gets Top Shot. Nicely done there. Now Concordia is moving forward. Can they find Gavix? Gavix uses his ult already, and so he's going to try to move forward here. See what action he can get done. He tries to move on to the Concordia members. They're also going to use another ult. Caught Rain using his ult at the last second as Sparks does get the kill onto Gavix. Concordia going to push forward as they got to be careful with that window. Nicely done, though. They can move into the back line, find Kipper, find Mag, and Top Shot. Concordia able to win that fight. It looked a little hectic there. Caught Rain had to use his ultimate at like the last second and was able to successfully fend off the team and put his shield down like in such a great spot, especially with the window being placed right in front of that opening. It could have done a lot of damage through that. Either way, Concordia now looking for more defense here, and now seeing what they can get done. Gavix going to try to come around the corner. They're going to throw up a couple of walls here to just kind of keep things down to a choke point. And Sparks going to move in. Who's he going to find first? Trying to move into the back line as they were looking initially for Top Shot. Can they get it? Gavix is down. Caught Rain is down. Top Shot is down. And they see at least one more. They do get Mag in the end. 80% for CUNE. They're trying to find the rest of it. Finding the last bit of this, make it a one-map lead for Concordia would be huge to get things started off here in the semi-finals match. CUNE up against EKU. That's going to be a really nice wall. Can they just body block? They might be able to. Oh my gosh, that wall was not good. Concordia able to finish it off. Nicely done.
Play of the game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
All right, now I got my audio issues all figured out, so we should now be able to hear. I should be able to hear the game. You guys have always been able to hear the game, but now suddenly I can hear the game, and that makes things a whole lot easier on the casting side of things. So, Concordia University going to start off on the fence as we do have Kings Row as our first match. I am peeking the mic out like absolutely no pasta lasagna, and I will figure out exactly what my issue is over there. Until then, Concordia, try to move back now and try to get some pressure back, as right now they have got pressure on the side of EKU. They have found Caught Rain, so that's at least one pick in their pocket right now. They find Reactions. That's another one that they needed to get figured out. They do find Kipper. Concordia finds Kipper in return and is able to stay on the payload or on the point. They get the res on to Reactions. Oh, I did not mean to go there. And so now Concordia should be able to maybe clean up this fight. They do find a nice kill there. Mr. Papa Bear goes down to Gavix, but they find the cleanup, and Concordia is able to hold this first point. They give up at least 2 ticks on the point, but that's not going to be all that much when it comes down to this next fight. There's going to be a lot of ultimates ready for use too, from Reactions to Papa Bear, and then to Sparks on the other side. Gavix top shot, and Racer Rick and Kipper might have all theirs at the same time as well, so it might just come down to who has the better ult economy in this. That's going to be a really nice head or shot there. What can they find? Concordia looking for more action. Nicely done. That's going to be huge from Reactions. He's got 3. Beautifully done from Reactions. Concordia able to get through a good defensive round. All right, I've turned my microphone down quite a bit, trying to see if that's going to solve my issues at all. We'll find out here in just a minute. So now Concordia looking to try and defend. They're going to be up against a couple powerful ultimates on the other side, though. Gavix, Racer Rick, and Kipper all Top Shot also has his. So Top Shot could start this off and try to split the Concordia team up a little bit, as well as getting some good damage down. Top Shot might be in a little bit of a mess. He does get bailed out, though, from his teammate. Gavix trying to move forward, and he's going to use his ultimate. That'll be the first one. On the other side, Sparks also going to use his ult, so we'll see what Concordia can get done. They find Kipper first. Reactions able to get that kill. Then Papa Bear is going to fall to Gavix. Caught Rain goes down to Top Shot. What can Concordia do? They find Sparks as well. Mags taken out, but Racer or Top Shot finds another kill there. Skelly doing what she can to try and stall things off. They won't be able to for much longer, so Concordia has things set up. Willard. All right, my apologies. I've got my 3-year-old trying to tell me that, hey, Dad, they're playing video games. Yes, they are playing video games, son. Yes, they are. So, Concordia now going to be trying to push things, EKU trying to push things forward, and Concordia looking to just sort of stall it out, try to force a lot of resources to be used here in this part of the map, especially with the narrow passageway. But with the narrow passageway, that might be a really good ultimate there. And they find Sparks. That's a big pick for EKU. On the backside, Top Shot and Kipper go down to Caught Rain, so that's a really good trade from CUNE. How much more can they get for it? Reactions is up high, trying to find everything he can. He finds a nice shot onto Gavix, but right now Concordia is still just kind of on the back foot. They don't have their tank, don't have their Space Maker with them right now to really push back and stop this payload from going forward. But right now, Concordia is looking at their options. Right now, CUNE gonna hold up here for Nile. That was a little southern accent I could have thrown on that. High Noon is gonna get popped. And Justice, though, is gonna come in from the sky. That's gonna be Concordia finding a nice 3K. On top of that, Reactions is taken out by Gavix, but Gavix has really no other options here. He will try to find his way to as much damage as possible, but he gets taken out. Reactions is gonna get rezzed. Concordia now able to push forward, at least for the time being. Concordia, that was a wonderfully done bit of action there. CUNE able to stave off the objective from going much further. We are going to just take a look here at what Sparks is up to. He's just probably scouting out some information and see if he can't get a hop in onto somebody in the back line, and they are going to find that out. Send some shots his direction, and we'll try to see what reactions can do here. He's going to be given a lot of power forward, and now Concordia trying to stall them out. Back in the back line, Skelly is taken out, but Top Shot is caught out by Caught Rain, so we'll see what else can happen. That's a Kiriko ultimate going down. Mines to be laid by Sparks. What can Concordia get here? Racer Rick is taken out by reaction, so Concordia is able to stall things out for right now. Can they get Gavix? He's going to be about half health, and reaction's going incredibly low along with Caught Rain. Not a lot of healers for them. Mags does get taken out by reactions, but Gavix finds Caught Rain in the action. That's just one tank and one support. That's going to be the ultimate from the back line used, but they find the last support. Can they get the last few kills here to clean things up? There's 40 seconds left. Top Shot doing what he can to jump around. Gavix still alive, by the way. Racer Rick going to keep him healthy. They find Racer Rick. Now they just have to find Gavix, who once again is 1v5ing the entire squad. He does finally get taken out. Mags on the backside. He might be stalled out here, and they do not get the kill, or they do not get the kill onto Mags to stop that. 15 seconds remaining, though. Can Concordia hold things here, or will there be an way for them to push forward? Right now, things are looking good for Concordia, but there is one good push left out of EKU. Top Shot taken out by reactions, and Racer Rick also taking out. Gavix takes out reactions. Concordia ignoring the point right now, needs to try to get back here to get the touch. They do find the touch. Nicely done. That's going to be Kiriko ultimate from CUNE. Mines again from Sparks. Concordia gets 2 picks. They just have to find Gavix, and that's going to be the first part of this map. Oh, Top Shot is here. Top Shot is gone, and that taken out by the mines of Sparks, and Concordia able to get things taken first.
Complete. Score 0-1. Switching sides.
And I apologize. I don't know how long I was sitting on intermission. My children are being rather mischievous and stinking, touching all of the streaming equipment, and they are now being handled by their mother, so hopefully we have a clean feed now to the game. I apologize for all of the weird tech issues we're having, but Concordia was able to hold EKU in streets, but EKU did get 1 point and 107.79 meters. I will try to not be quite as biased towards CUNE, because I do see in the chat we have some EKU fans, so obviously good luck to all y'all. I will do my best to try to cast it a little bit more evenly. It's a little hard, but I can do what I can. So Concordia now looking to try to best EKU's push, and EKU got some pretty good looks, especially there kind of through the second half, but Concordia just seemed to have the right ultimate to counter them at each push. So for right now, it looks like the advantage will be to Concordia. EKU looking at options now. Just 1 second here. We might have to see what changes happen. I'm not 100% sure if Life Weaver is available. Okay, good. They are switching off. I was going to have to try to tell the team in the other room that they can't play that character, and I think they switched off. We're all good. All right, so Concordia now looking to try to push things in. Gavix actually has switched over to try to counter that Pharah. That is going to be the pick that he's looking at, is a little bit of a direct counter. It's going to stop at least a lot of the damage that comes through from the sky for now. Papa Bear, he'll get his immortality field taken out, but that is going to be Sparks going incredibly low here. Can they find Gavix, though? He's going to be kind of getting a little bit low there. He's going to get healed up, though, from his supports on the backside. So what can they find? Papa Bear taken out by Mags. That's going to be the first pick in favor of EKU. Can they push forward now and kind of take advantage more of that situation? Gavix incredibly healthy, going to continue to stay healthy. That's going to be Caught Rain, caught out by Gavix. And so Concordia going to have to try and find their options here as Sparks also goes down. So Concordia going to be stalled out for the first little bit here, and that means that EKU will defend this first point for now. Concordia going to look for their re-engage. Ultimates coming up will be Sparks and Skelly first. Gavix and Top Shot, well, as long as, well, I mean, everybody on the EKU side is about even here. And so we'll see what happens and where the first pick can happen here, because I think that's going to be incredibly important, obviously, for the rest of this map. So they do force the teleports to go, and we'll see what happens now. Concordia is pushing forward. Gavek's going to get antied, and that's going to be a big push forward now. Caught Rain going to be very far forward, but he does get saved. That's going to be the ultimate coming through from Skelly to get things started. We'll see what Concordia can get done. Barrage is available from reactions here in just a minute. That's a really big TNT there. Bob gets in there, and that's going to be an ultimate coming through from Sparks. Nicely done. Reactions able to find Top Shot, but Gavix gets the kill. Now, what else can he get? He's not able to find anything else from that as Top Shot is taken out. They are going to get the res here, though, onto Top Shot. That might be a pretty big situation for EKU. EKU now trying to look for as many ults as they can dump into this. Skelly and Caught Rain both caught out. Mags is taken out. What can Concordia find? Can they get anything more? Kipper taken down, but reactions falls to Racer Rick, and that means that Concordia does go down. Team kill going to EKU. And Concordia is going to have to find another way to get into this fight. Caught Rain has his ultimate up, and on the other side, we have all of the ultimates being used by EKU. So now, Caught Rain, Sparks will be probably the next ultimates up for Concordia that could be used. Caught Rain's ultimate could be used here kind of early to really block things off. Concordia going to try to move around up here to the upper side, and they're going to use the ult. Moving in onto point now. Concordia going to be holding this, as right now EKU doesn't want to push up through this wall. They might wait for the last second here, and they do. Gavix coming in onto point. Now what can EKU find in the chaos? They aren't able to find anything immediately because Racer Rick is immediately taken out. Gavix is going to be demeched, which means that maybe the payload does churn, and Concordia is able to capture, and now they'll push on to the escort part of this mission, not before they get the rest of the kills. They're going to try to look for a little bit more, but I think most of EKU is going to be on the long spawn, which is a good situation for EKU. They don't want to be split up in this. They want to be all together on this respawn. So right now, EKU does lose the fight. Concordia takes the point, but EKU will not be really kind of like stalled out. They'll be able to move to point here as a group and try to push things. Concordia gonna have to leave one member essentially back to, oh no, we're stuck in the pipes. Gonna have to leave one member back essentially to kind of hold the payload and continue to push it forward. That's gonna be CUNE ult used. So Concordia is gonna try to at least hold off EKU. I think the goal right now is to keep things golden. But right now they're moving forward. What can they find? What can Concordia get? Skelly taken out by Mags. So is Caught Rain. That's going to be Sparks going down. And that's a big push from EKU. Team kill coming through from EKU as they are able to push Concordia all the way back. And that's a really well done fight on the side of EKU. They were able to kind of withdraw enough to wait out the two ultimates, the Kiriko and Sparks' ults. Now, for themselves, this fight, they'll have Gavix, Racer Rick. Top Shot should have his relatively soon if he's able to land some shots here and get the damage down. On the other side, Caught Rain, Papa Bear, and Reactions all have theirs. Concordia moving up to high ground. We'll ride along with, I guess, Racer Rick. I didn't mean to go here, but we'll ride along with Racer Rick for just a little bit, see how things are going for the Kiriko support. Concordia going to be trying to move through on the right side, essentially force EKU back just a little bit, kind of like they have here, but EKU is fine with giving up that ground. They only have to defend the payload up to this corner, so there's a good chance that's going to be Kiriko ultimate and another one used. Reactions finds two, but on the other side, Gavix and Mags also find some in return. Those are big ultimates being used there. Top Shot is rezzed by Kipper, so even though Concordia kind of had a decent ult on their side, they are traded back for some equal value ults on the other side. So Concordia now has to get on the payload. There's not a lot of time left. Sparks is going to have his ult up here in a second. He's got high charge going on right now. Big sleep onto Gavix, but they're not going to be able to get a lot of damage. Gavix is low. Can they find him? They do. They find Gavix. That's going to be a really big push. Now they can continue to push forward, try to find more. What can they find, though? As that's going to be Top Shot going down. Reactions does get, or sorry, Top Shot gets the kill onto reactions. Mags gonna try to ult everything onto the point. They is keeping alive this turret, and that's Kipper going down. Racer Rick is back, but he goes down immediately. Ball by Gavix is going to be trying to do his best to keep everything down, but Kiriko Ultimate is going to make sure that Concordia is able to win map 2.
Victory.
That's right, everybody. Concordia is up 2 maps to none at the moment, and we're going to see play of the game. It's going to be Farah on played by Reactions. Absolutely reining in the damage. That was even without an ultimate. He's able to find 4 kills. Well done from CUNE, and we will take a quick break before we go to our next map.
Traveling to Havana. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Alrighty, everybody, we are back. Sorry for the very long delay. There was just some issues that we had to get figured out, and now things are back on the good. And so we have Concordia University up against EKU, and so far the first two maps have been towards Concordia University, and it has been very close, very, very close games indeed. On the last one, Concordia was able to win in the last bit of a push, and then EKU now is going to get started here on attack for offense. We're going to have everything about the same. We're going to have, of course, like the camera not liking the fact that I want to try to go and watch somebody else, but here we are. Concordia University up against EKU, and this is Havana. So Concordia trying to defend the payload, or defend against this payload push coming through. Sparks and Gavix both actually going to be mirroring each other with their tank picks. Throwing in the rock, actually finds Racer Rick in the way back, but Gavix is up close and personal. Can they find the kill onto him? They're not going to be able to. He's going to get healed up very nicely on the backside. Sparks takes a rock to the face, but that's going to be Concordia trying to stall things out. They'll get it stalled, at least here for the moment. First kills should be coming through any minute to try and give one team an advantage over the other. Back in the back, we have Mags, finds, and Top Shot actually gets the first one onto reactions. So Concordia down a member already. Mags playing the Genji, going to try and look for more picks on the back line, see what he can find. Gavix does get hit by the rock, but that's going to be keeping safe for now. Meanwhile, on the backside, we do have Top Shot getting hit by the sleep, but Mags in the front line of Concordia, or in the back line of Concordia, causing some trouble. Skelly trying to keep safe, cannot do so. Both supports down for CUNE, and now Concordia has to back off. Mags does go down, so Concordia can find one. However, that is going to be the first point captured by EKU. So, EKU, apologize there, had a cough. EKU able to capture the first point and be just under 5 minutes of time left. So Concordia now looking for their stall here on the inside of the facility. Kind of being attacked on all sides. Top Shot able to find a pick onto Skelly, which means that's going to be a big pick pushing forward now. That's going to be Sparks going down to Mag, so the rest of the squad doing what they can. Mag gonna try and find the last kill here onto Caught Rain as he just goes in and gets taken down. So Concordia now having to kind of regroup, resituate their position, and now look for what their next options are. Concordia gonna be in a bit of a tough spot, as right now they are waiting until waiting quite a bit here. Might be a little bit of a throw coming through, because that payload is going to be getting very close to the end. Concordia now looking for options. They're going to have to try and stop the payload maybe last second. I'm not 100% sure. It's going to be very quick if they can. That's going to be the ultimate coming through from Mags, though. That's going to be a really big ultimate for EKU. What can they find? Nope, gets picked off on the backside, but that's going to be Gavix finding two, and Top Shot does find one as well. So even though Mags goes down in the ultimate, EKU able to find 3 kills. Look at the res on the Mags as well, and continue the point through to the third part of this map. After such a long pause in between both teams trying to figure out their ground, Concordia right now on the back foot trying to figure out what things are going to work for them. A little bit of a lag there from my perspective, but we do have Concordia trying to find some place for themselves on the high ground. Meanwhile, you got Papa Bear all off to the left. Gavix going to try and cut him off. Does get the cutoff onto Skelly. That's going to be at least one. They're going to try and find Kipper if they can. CUNE does come in. Sparks, though, goes down. So Concordia already down 2 members. One of them their tank, and that's the other DPS down. Our A DPS down now. Reactions and Papa Bear, the only two left. Papa Bear goes down. Reactions has to find his way out. Mag's doing what he can to try and get the last kill. Try to stagger best they can for now. And EKU looking great here on this push. Right now, Mag's doing a lot, actually, for keeping a lot of good distance. Was able to find Skelly on the far side. Sparks gonna move forward, and all of EKU immediately moving back. That's a smart decision, especially when it's a nanoed monkey in your backline. Gavix goes down. Kipper to fall next. And Sparks continuing to try and find as much damage as possible and push back the EKU team. They're going to continue to go and try to get as many kills as they can, but they just cannot stagger the last three members of EKU. Concordia has to move back now, try and defend here at the bridge. So we'll ride along here with Sparks for a second. That's going to be a big ultimate. It finds three members of CUNE. Who's it going to kill? Skelly does go down first, as this is going to be a big opportunity. Bob coming in. That's going to be big. Reactions does get taken out by Top Shot Bob, causing a lot of chaos there as Gavix does find the tank for Concordia. So Sparks down. That means that Papa Bear, the only one left alive, is going to be able to find his way out just barely using the Kiriko teleport. So now we are here in the courtyard. Things are going to get very fast. Magoo has his ultimate. Gonna use it. They're gonna try and find what they can. That's a big one by Reactions. Finds a 3K. How much more can Concordia get? Mags goes down, and Gavix, the last one here, does also fall. So Concordia using an ultimate back in return. Able to get the kills, though, that they needed. Team kill for Concordia, but there is still plenty of time left for EKU. Concordia now looking for what their next options are. Reactions and Sparks going to try and hold high ground there on the left. With all the healing and things flying across, though, the EKU team is going to understand pretty well where they are. So now we'll see what EKU has in the tank. They've got Racer Rick's ultimate. Gavix should have his here fairly close if they kind of stall it out a little bit longer to just kind of build more ult charge. Top Shot going to switch over to the Pharah. Going to be a pharmacy comp, as that's going to be Sparks deep in the back. He's going to go low, goes down. So that's Concordia tankless to start this. Kiriko ultimate does come through. Let's ride along with Top Shot. Nope. Yes, we did. We got Top Shot. Top Shot going to try and ride along here as they do find a kill. Skelly about to go down. Who can they get? Concordia trying to look for their options here on defense. Caught Rain finds Top Shot, so that's a good pick right now for Concordia. Can they get anything more? They might try and find this Mercy, who's a little bit off. They're not going to be able to get her, though. There's a lot of low members, though. Kipper goes down. Max goes down as well. Sparks able to get into the back line. Now goes to the front, trying to find Gavix, and they do. Concordia able to hold off the point with a minute and a half to go here. Concordia is still kind of back against the wall here, and they are fighting as if they are. They really gave up a lot on the first 2 points, and now they are trying to find the last bit to get, last gas in their tank to finish or to hold this point. On the other side of EKU, honestly, they might just start farming some ults here and use that to go forward. Concordia trying to stall them out as long as possible. Caught Rain is going to be found by Top Shot a little bit. Ultimate comes through. Who can they find? A support and a DPS in the back. That would be huge. Reactions goes down. So does Skelly. Top Shot able to find that kill. Sparks on the front line, as that is going to be mines coming through from him. What else can Concordia find? It's not looking great, though. Justice raining in. Gavix finds Caught Rain. Gavix finds Papa Bear. Last one alive is Sparks. That's going to be the ultimate coming through. Sparks, though, nicely able to be kind of kept healthy there by Skelly at the very end. Sparks finds Top Shot. That's at least one pick back. Gavix finds Reactions. So is still going down here is Sparks. Papa Bear hops on top of him. Papa Bear goes down. Sparks spinning and trying to winning as much as possible. But what can they get? Mags is kind of off by himself. Can they find anything? Kipper and Top Shot are both taken out. Didn't even realize that. Racer Rick finds Caught Rain. But that is going to be maybe Concordia turning this. Racer Rick goes down. Mag is in the front. Mag is low. Mag goes down. Gavix as well. Going to go low. Goes down. Overtime is up. And Concordia can hold this first one. Nicely done, Concordia.
Complete.
Pain is inevitable.
Score 0-2.
A really, really good hold from Concordia. Really wish that had come in sooner, and they might have had a much better position for this as it is right now, though. EKU has a lot of good opportunities to try and hold this as far back as possible.
Ready for battle.
And now Concordia will be on the attacker's side, and things are going to be very intense. As right now it's 2 points and 96.9, well, 96 on the measurements up top. So right now EKU sitting in a really good spot for defense. They have basically to hold Concordia to any of the first 2 checkpoints and then hold them back where Concordia held them. So we know that it's a really good hold in a good defensive position that they will have at the very end if they allow Concordia the first 2 points. So right now Concordia has their work cut out for them. They have to try and work very far down the map for this win. And on the other side, EKU has their opportunities, but this is also match point. So Concordia pretty hyped about what's going on here. You know, is really going to be, can they win this and finish off the series? Or what's going to happen? That's going to be the first initial engage, and Caught Rain finds Kipper. Nicely done on the backside, actually. I thought it was going to be Sparks that got it. Caught Rain does get taken out by Top Shot, though. And there's a lot of action going on. I'm trying to find out where this all is, but that's the tank down for CUNE. So that's going to be a big opportunity now for EKU as they're going to try and move forward and clean up some space here and find the rest of the Concordia team. So we do have more going on the backside there. You can see the Symmetra trying to find some value. Going to be teleporting out of the way, and now Concordia looking for more options. It's going to be the ball. It's kind of hard to, when Concordia is running a comp like this, find exactly who we should be looking at, because right now Gavix is trying to control the front, and then on the backside you've got both Sparks and Caught Rain who are looking to try and keep things going. Racer Rick, though, does find Caught Rain, so that's actually a nice pick for EKU. Going to keep things in their favor. Papa Bear going to try and find his way out. Can do so. And they're just going to continue to dodge and weave a little bit here as Concordia has to fall back. So right now, EKU holding really well and are wanting, of course, to send this to a fourth map. And right now, Ultimate, Sparks will have his up here momentarily, along with Top Shot and Ripper on the other side also being pretty close. Gavix should have his if he gets a few more hits. Right now, we do actually have Farah back in the hands of Reactions. Feeling like that's probably the better play for them right now. And that's going to be Ultimate coming through from Kipper. That's going to keep a lot of those members alive and keep a lot of damage pumping through as the front line goes through. Mines are pulled down by Sparks, so that's going to buy Concordia a little bit of space, but they'll see how much space it really will end up giving them. Top Shot going to go low. What can they get? That's going to be Gavix trying to find that kill. He does find Caught Rain. Sparks, though, does find Top Shot, so it's a DPS for DPS trade. What more can Concordia find, or what more can EKU gain from this at the moment? Skelly Wolf does get the res onto Caught Rain, so there is an opportunity as it's a little bit top-sided for Concordia. What can we get? That's going to be the blade used on the backside. Caught Rain finds Gavix. That's a big pick. That's going to be a tank down. They're going to try and find Mags here. Mags going to go low. Bob has to come into the action to try and even things up. Caught Rain does gets taken out by Bob from Top Shot. And that's going to be the Kiriko ultimate. That's Reactions finding an ult onto Racer Rick. But unfortunately, that's going to be a support for a DPS. What more can Concordia get from this? They find Kipper, so that's both supports down now on the side of EKU. Gavix trying to find his rock through. And that's two supports healing each other and running around the payload best they can. Papa Bear finds the kill, though. Holy goodness. And now Concordia is looking for anything else they can do. Now Sparks on the backside trying to find Racer Rick. Can they find Mag? They do get Mag. Concordia continuing to push forward. That's a Kasune used again by the side of Concordia, and that's two picks now. Can they find two more? They push them back, and they are able to get the last kills here to kind of stall them off maybe a little bit longer. Ooh, Concordia moving forward. I had another cough there, so I had to mute my mic. But Concordia moving forward, able to maybe make a little bit of space here for themselves. Remember that Concordia did not stop EKU through this second point. So EKU has actually gained a lot of time right now And so they're still very in command of this, kind of. That's huge. What mines are there going to be? Kipper goes down to the mines, and that's a lot of space made. Gavix goes down. Wonderfully done. Concordia able to take all this space now, and they're going to find Top Shot. Perhaps they do find Top Shot. Cut Rain able to get the kill there. Can I get onto ball? No, we'll just find Racer Rick. He's going to have some action for us here in just a second. Now, Concordia able to do a huge push there at the end, and with a massive ultimate coming through from Sparks. That's going to be a very beautiful situation for Concordia right now. Caught Rain going to be trying to hold this corner best they can on the other side. They're, of course, going to try to go down to the lower left. That's going to be a really good move, trying to find the best they can on that end. Now, Reactions has his ultimate. What can he get? He's now going to have to go down. Caught Rain gets taken out by Racer Rick. Concordia getting pushed back. What can Concordia get? Right now, all the room being made by EKU. Kipper very far out in front. Does he go down? He stays very, very healthy throughout his ultimate, as he should. And Concordia now has to try and find a different option on how to get in here. Concordia right now holding well. Sparks going to go in deep. What can they get? They're going to find a pick. Top Shot goes down. Reaction's able to get a nice ultimate off. Doesn't get much more than that, though. Just one pick for now. Kaioken using on the backside. Mags is going to try and find anyone he can. Looking for Papa Bear. Does find Papa Bear. Now trying to find more. What can Mags get? Nothing more to be found there from Mags. Mags is taken out. Nice res there, as that's going to be Papa Bear back in the fight. They're going to try and find Brig. They do find Brig. Can they find Gavix next? They're going to look a little bit between Gavix and the Kiriko and Racer Rick. Now what can they get? They find Racer Rick. Good picks there from Top Shot as well. Gavix taken out with 60 seconds left. Concordia is trying to go to the finals. This is it right here. The final push for Concordia to find the NECC season. They are number 2 seed. EKU beat them, though, regular season. It was a very tough match, though. It was literally all 6 maps, as there was a tie even on one of the maps. So Concordia is looking to get this win and find themselves in the finals. And on the other side, you've got EKU, who's looking for the same, but they've got a lot more in front of them that they got to try and power through. Concordia looking to get a little bit of action here. Can they find Gavix, who's kind of all by himself, but that's Sparks taken out first, so that means that Gavix is going to be very safe with the rest of his squad backing him up. Caught Rain is taken out by Mags. And my throat is literally dying right now because of just how much shouting I have to do here. But it's just going to be a very exciting game, and it has to be down to the last minute and a half. That's a lot of time for EKU. Concordia has to push a long ways yet to go here. It's going to be the res coming through, but Top Shot finding the shots he needs, as he does get Skelly with that one. And Mags up in the upper left is totally by himself, able to rein in the damage from that side, and just really doing a lot of value sitting up there right now on the soldier. Very safe too, because he's got his heals, so he is looking good. 60 seconds remaining. What can Concordia do? Concordia would need at least one team, like a really good team fight, to kind of finish off a lot of this damage. They're going to go in on him. Reactions. Pops into the back line. Sparks finds Kipper. That's a really big ult. Rah! Racer Rick is taken down. Concordia now trying to get everybody they can on the payload. Mag taken out. Meanwhile, the rest of the squad, that's going to try to put as many on as possible. Come on, stay on the payload, guys. Don't get off of that bad boy. And Concordia now looking for what they can. Reactions has his ultimate. There's 4 ultimates on the side of EKU. What is going to happen here? That's Racer Rick. That's Top Shot taken out by Reactions. Reactions finds 3! And that's going to be Gavix finding Caught Rain. But what more can he get? He's got a lot of members of his own team dead. They are able to get the support. Gavix is the last one alive. Can Concordia get this kill and finish it off? That's going to be Racer Rick coming back into the action. That's going to be a big ultimate now coming through from Caught Rain. They find Racer Rick. Reactions is taken out though by Top Shot, who comes in out of nowhere with that kill. Papa Bear finding Mags. What more can Concordia do? The fight is chaotic. Can Concordia win this? No. It's going to be Sparks, the last man alive yet again, as overtime is ticking, and they do get the kill. Concordia will not be able to touch, and Concordia finds their first loss. EKU winning that map, and oh my gosh, of course it had to be down to such an intense fight. So we'll take a quick look at what play of the game is here. It is going to be Reactions on the Reaper, and we'll take a quick look. That was one of the last team fights there before. So we will take another break here as we get ready for our first push map of the series. But man, these two teams are going to go the distance, and we'll see that here in just a bit. Be right back.
Arriving at Coliseo. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
All right, everybody, welcome to Push, as we're going to get things started. Push maps, we don't get to see them very often, but when we do, they are very exciting to watch, and I do enjoy them, so I am actually kind of glad we get to see this one here now. I mean, maybe not exactly the most thrilled, but I am excited because we get to see Push, and Push is an interesting game mode that I wish we saw more of. Concordia going to start things off here with a little bit of aggression, trying to get forward, and that's going to be just a little bit of damage raining through. As Sparks is going to be on ball, so they're going to be trying to just sort of throw in as much damage as they can. There'll be some hit scan on the side of EKU to try to counter this Pharah, but man, that's a lot of damage coming through onto Mags and the rest of the EKU squad. That's going to be Turret going down, and Mags actually goes down to Sparks. Nicely done there. Concordia able to find the first pick here. What can they get now? No Turret on the side there, but Reactions does go down to Gavix. Gavix now trying to find his way into the back line of Concordia. And Kipper does go down to Caught Rain, so that's another support down. And Concordia takes back the objective. And now trying to get help is the Skelly, but she cannot get helped. Top shot does go down to Sparks, and Concordia is going to let the payload push back in the other direction for now. But they was a really chaotic fight, kind of back, left, and right there. Racer Rick going to be kind of jumped on there. Sparks on the backside as Reactions trying to get in here. Find what they can. Mags is taken out by Reactions. Let's go ahead and just watch with Gavix for a minute. He's going to try and find Sparks. Sparks is going to get healed up, though, nicely, so we'll see what else. Racer Rick goes down, and that means that the side of EKU has to pull back and find a little bit of something different. Gavix, though, going incredibly low. Can they find the kill on him on the way out? They are so close, and they just cannot confirm the last bit of that kill. So Concordia now going to try and keep all of EKU back, and on the other side, they will continue to push the payload forward. So now EKU giving up some space, but they now are pushing back in. Mags gets hit, actually huge there, and that's going to be a push forward going through. Reactions is taken out by Mags, and on the other side, Concordia getting a little bit of damage on the back line, but can they find any kills? They find Kipper. What more can they get, though? Gavix is making a lot of room up front, so we'll see what Concordia can actually get done here. Caught Rain does get caught, but Top Shot goes down. Nicely done. But Gavix able to get the kill onto Caught Rain in the meantime. Both supports once again, kind of supportal combat here, healing each other. Now trying to look for some sort of a kill. Can they find Racer Rick? That's going to be the target. Well, target now is onto Mags. We'll see what they can find. Concordia trying to fight for their absolute living daylights here. Papa Bear taken out. Mags taken out. Papa Bear rezzed. Concordia now still with a man up. Can they find anything more? They find an ultimate. That's going to find Kipper. Can they find more? Reactions kills himself, unfortunately, there with the rest of that. And now on the backside, they will find the kill onto Top Shot. Skelly taken out by Gavix. And Gavix, once again, just fighting up in the front line. Sparks doing as much as possible. Man, it is a crazy fight here for both sides. Concordia moving the payload, or sorry, moving the push bracket forward quite a ways. You know, on the backside, we're going to have some cheeky moves here. Mags is going to try and find some damage if he can. Onto the front line. Concordia now moving forward. That's going to be Kasune used. Mines, though, used by Concordia, so that might buy them a little bit of space, but that's going to be a push through. Desperately trying to find as much as they can. Gavix gets that, but Caught Rain is caught out on the backside by Mags. We're going to see the ultimate coming through from the Top Shot. He doesn't find anybody with it, but right now Concordia just trying to stall. They have the point pushed fairly far on their own side. We'll see what they can get done. Mags, Top Shot actually takes out Sparks. Mags has used his ultimate. He's trying to look for the Pharah. Can he find reactions, though? He's kind of hiding around that bridge. Luckily for him at the moment. What can they get done here? As right now, we'll right along with Sparks, or sorry, with reactions, see exactly how things are going down here. And Concordia, so far, stalls things out. That's going to be the point moved pretty close to where they want it. That's going to be hopefully him finding the kill. He does. That's going to be Top Shot, though, finding a lot of value on the other side. Finds Sparks, and that's going to be Gavix finding the last kill there. So now, team kill as Concordia has to try to recontest this, and they will get an opportunity to do so. The push point has been pushed past where Concordia had it, and now it goes up to the first checkpoint here. And so we'll see what Concordia can do. It will hit the first checkpoint, stall out for just a little bit, and then it will continue on its way up the path. Right now, though, this is going to mean that there is a short, or a bit of a shorter spawn on the side of EKU if they're able to get there. Mags is going to try and throw down the health pack and stay healthy over here. He's trying to look for a flank. He's going to have his ultimate up. He's got about halfway to it, but Mr. Papa Bear and Caught Rain are caught, and that's Skelly going down to Mags on the back line. So Concordia right now in trouble. Reactions also goes down. So does Sparks. That's another team kill for EKU, and the point continues to get pushed around. So now Concordia needs to find some answers to this. That was a couple, I mean, I didn't even think an ultimate was used there on the side of EKU. Top Shot has his, Mags is going to have his soon, and Racer Rick will have theirs available for this immediate fight. We'll see if they put it down here, kind of on the bridge. It's a really good choke point on the side of EKU, and it is going to be Kiriko thrown, ultimate from Concordia throw down, another Kiriko to answer it back, but Gavix is taken out, so is Racer Rick, and Top Shot taken down. Concordia able to find this fight in hand and gets the kill onto Mag too, who I think ended up killing himself with the rocket. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how that went down. So Concordia able to retake the robot, and now they have to push him all the way back to the other side. So Concordia will have to get a pretty good fight here because of all the good spawn position from EKU. They will have an opportunity to do so. And so Concordia now has to win this fight out against EKU here in this middle ground, and that's going to be the ultimate used from Mag. See what value he can find from that, as Sparks right now going to try and hold this all that he can. Gavix using his ultimate to make some space and try to find any picks that they can. Right now the ultimate, though, from Papa Bear is going to be strong enough to keep everybody alive. What more can happen? Top Shot taken out or takes out reactions. That's a big pick there on the side of EKU. EKU now looking forward. Sparks trying to get in his way, and that's going to be 3 more claims. Sparks, Papa Bear, Skelly, and Cot Rain all going down. So Concordia not able to hold off the onslaught that has happened there. So EKU gets the robot back and is going to push the robot back over to the other side. And EKU is looking for the reverse sweep here, and so this is their opportunity. If they can try and get this push map win under their belt, I mean, it makes it all 2-2. But right now on the other side, Concordia is wanting to try to end this. Mags is taken out to start, and so now can Concordia move forward with more of an advantage here? Sparks trying to move forward. Top shot taken out by Sparks, and so now we'll take a ride along with Gavix here as he's going to try and look for any sort of kill in return that he can get. Meanwhile, on the backside, they do have Cot Rain, Racer Rick taken out, and now they're going to try to move forward, but Cot Rain on the backside able to find a 3K. So Concordia now will have the robot back in their possession, but we saw, as before, that it is rough to try and get it back over to the front line. So now Concordia is going to have to try and find it on the, find a little bit of a delay here. Or sorry, not a delay, but trying to find a couple kills in return to like keep the robot pushing and get it back up to the barrier, because they still have to take the halfway point. So Concordia now going to move forward. That's going to be Sparks trying to get in there and find Top Shot, but he can't get it. Kipper is taken out though by reactions, which is a nice pick to start. Gavix though using his ultimate to counter Sparks is able to get the kill. Reaction goes down to Top Shot, and that's going to keep everybody safe on the side of EKU, as Skelly now also falls to Mags. So Concordia having some trouble trying to get this, get the robot to push up the rest of the way. They're losing the fight when it comes down to kind of this narrow team area, and there's a lot of big ram ultimates used by Gavix there to keep Concordia back for now and keep this payload pushing in his favor. So we're going to see Concordia trying to keep things held here, at least at this first. That's a big ante thrown down. Can Concordia get anything more with it? It's going to be an ultimate from Mags, and so now the mech, also a push through. Kipper, though, is taken out. His ultimate no longer useful to the side of EKU. Can they push forward and find anything more? Sparks is trying to find somebody more. Finds Racer Rick as Sparks is taken out. Top Shot, though, to also fall. Can they get Mags, and can they find Gavix? Those are the two targets. They find Gavix. Now can they get Mags? They do. Concordia able to get the win in that fight, facing both Kipper and Mags ultimates, and now Concordia is able to push forward. They lost their tank in the meantime as well, so they're going to wait for a couple members to get back, and Gavix and the Top Shot will also have the rest of their crew ready to go. Now 30 seconds remaining. Concordia has to push this all the way past the point that EKU got it. They have an ultimate in their pocket ready to go to try and do something with it. On the other side, Gavix is going to have his here in record time. First ultimate used. Cot Rain does get taken out, though, by Max. His ultimate is going to be used, though, which means that Concordia can at least push a little bit further. That's going to be a window thrown down by Concordia, but it's a far forward window, and that's going to be Gavix using his ultimate. Finds Skelly in the back line. Mags is able to find Mr. Papa Bear. Reactions and Sparks all taken out. That means that EKU will win this push map, and that it is tied up now 2-2. We'll have to go to game 5 to figure out who is going to go on to the finals for this for the division here. So we'll get a quick play of the game look from Gavix. And yeah, the quick 4K there from Gavix. We will be right back with our 5th and final map here in just a minute.
Welcome to Oasis. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Alrighty, it all ends right here, right now, between Concordia University and EKU, and my goodness, it has been nothing short of a barn burner between these two teams. And Concordia was able to go over on the quick up 2-0 to start, but then after that, just kind of stalled out on the gas here a little bit on the last two maps. They definitely had like a big disadvantage on the first push map, as things kind of just didn't go their direction, and then on the second map, they just really couldn't get any momentum going to start. So now Concordia looking for some things, but right now EKU has the high ground. This is going to be a big advantage right now for EKU. That's going to be Sparks trying to move forward, and they find a wall. They're going to now throw the wall up and just, I think, kind of sit on it for a minute. As right now EKU is in position to take the point if they need to, but they're not going to drop yet. They're going to try and find a pick, I would imagine, here first, and then look to drop down onto point. They're looking for it initially. Top shot on the, still playing on the big old turrety boy. And now they have dropped to try and contest and force Concordia's hand here. Sparks going to be going, kept kind of healthy for now, as now they're going to try and look for an initial pick, maybe onto Gavix. Skelly, though, does get taken out by Top Shot, so that's going to be unfortunate for them. And now what can Concordia find? Caught Rain is taken out by Mags, and so now Papa Bear in the back is trying to rain through as much healing as possible, but he just can't find anything. Sparks taken down, and the point flips over to EKU. So opportunity now for EKU to try and hold this position and really try to milk as much as they can off the timer back here. Skelly is just going to be trying to investigate, see what they're doing. Probably going to know they're still on high ground, but we'll see exactly what Concordia can do. Concordia should move around as they are to the right side, and they're initially going to try and contest a little bit of this high. Oh, they can't really contest it from there, I guess, but they're going to try and force EKU off of the high ground. So opportunity right now for EKU. Skelly Woofy going incredibly low, and we'll see what more can happen here. Concordia trying to find some options. They're looking to try and get anyone on the other side a pick. Any sort of thing would be big. That's big right there. Top Shot is taken down as both Gavix and Sparks are going to use their ultimates. Skelly is taken out, but reactions found in return. Racer Rick is also taken down. Gavix, or Kipper, Caught Rain does get caught out, but that's going to be Gavix going down, and Concordia can flip the point and start ticking it up towards themselves. So both ultimates there used from Gavix and Sparks, and like I said, it was literally hinging on a pick. Top Shot was that pick that Concordia was able to find. And when you've been talking for about as long as I have, it is starting to get very difficult for me to shoutcast this, so I do apologize once again, and my voice is getting a little softer because, it's starting to die. So I'm probably not going to have a voice for tomorrow, which is not a great situation. Concordia now looking for what the defense is going to be like here. And that's a good start from Top Shot, but he doesn't find the initial pick. So on the side of EKU, still wanting a little bit more, but that's going to be a good ultimate to push in on. And Mags actually is able to get up top, so he's able to not even stay. He stays in the action, and that's going to be Caught Rain. Reactions going down. Concordia in a bad situation, but the Kiriko ultimate might keep a couple of them alive a little bit. Sparks, though, will look to go down here in just a second. Skelly Wolf taken out, and Sparks to follow as Top Shot does find as much as he can. And Papa Bear is taken out by the shield bash from Kipper. So now Concordia, as 55% exactly is where it will get flipped back yet again. So oddly enough, both teams still keeping up with each other. Concordia looking for their next fight and they want to try and get a pick once again, like they did in the previous one. Papa Bear and Cot Rain have their ultimates. On the other side, Gavix is going to have his, and Sparks not quite close, but he could have it in time for the next fight, depending on what he gets hit here. Going to be an ultimate used there to try at least get themselves on the point and start contesting. Gavix looking to sit there and throw some punches through the wall. Meanwhile, you do have Mags up there up top. Gavix going to use his ultimate to get things started, and that's going to be traded back by Sparks for a while now. Cot Rain is taken out first by Magoo, and now what can they find? Sparks able to try to get his ultimate using as well. Can they find any kill, anything initially? Kipper taken out, but Sparks is traded immediately back for it. Top Shot going to be in some trouble here, but that's 3 members of Concordia down. That's going to be an unfortunate situation for CUNE, as they will try and get back. Can they get back in time for the overtime? They cannot. So Concordia does go down the first one here. And it's going to be EKU with the first point.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
So Concordia finding a little bit of issues there in the initial fight. They did get the turnaround, but then they just could not find the kills there at the last fight to try and turn things back in, back in their favor and finish it off. So now Concordia has to try and get this one back on the library, I believe is what this point is called. And so now we'll have an opportunity for Concordia to try and get this one and take it 1-2-1, and then try to push in for the final one. So right now, Reaction is going to switch over to the Pharah pick, and on the other side, Top Shot and Mags are, of course, pretty well prepared for this pick, honestly. From Concordia, it's going to be a rough one. Back and forth. Of course, I'm going to miss this window, and now here we go. Concordia going to see what's going on to get things started on the side. They do have, of course, Reactions firing in as much shots as he can from the back. We'll ride along here quickly with Sparks as he's going to look for a little bit of damage here. He is actually going to be switching off of the mirror pick. And they do find Racer Rick in the back, so that's a healer down. Can they find Gavix, who's also incredibly low at the moment? Top Shot does get the kill on 2 Reactions, but Concordia will be able to cap first, and